Are prop firms a scam? If you clicked on this video, you probably want to know that for yourself. We're going to look at what a scam actually is. Then we're going to take a look at my top 3 futures prop firms, what you need to pay to get started, how can you actually get paid out, what are the rules you need to follow, and decide once and for all if prop firms are actually a scam. Before we jump into it, guys, if you don't know me from a hole in the wall, my name's Zach. I trade live here on YouTube, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, almost every day, 100% free. I also run a free Discord community. I would be more than happy to have you subscribe to the channel and be hanging out with me tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. for NYSE Open. Now, real quick, this seems silly to do, but so we can actually answer the question that is the title of this video, what is a scam? Google defines it from Oxford, a dishonest scheme or fraud. I think we needed to go one step further and define what a fraud is. A fraud is a wrongful or criminal deception intended to result in financial or personal gain. So to really answer this question, are prop firms a scam? Are prop firms a fraud, right? Are we being deceived? Is it intended to really result in a financial or personal gain for them and be deceptive towards us, right? Are they scamming us out of money? Let's jump right into what they actually are, what the rules are, what we need to do to get paid out, and make that decision for ourselves here. And as we get started on this first one, I'm going to make the note, I am partnered and affiliated with many firms on this list. I cannot stand to be unbiased. If I stand to make money from the links and codes like code RDF, that is going to get you the best deal here at Top One and Tradeify, I can't be unbiased. But I'm going to do what I can to break this down all the way from definition to taking a look at these programs to help you make this decision for yourself. As always, do your own research, make your own decision. I hope this video provides some value in making that decision for yourself. So here we are on Top One Futures. This is a straight to funded, instant funded futures prop firm. They are coming from the long-standing CFD and Forex prop firm Top One Trader. So jumping right into what this is, right? Looking at the instant funded option, which I think is the focus right now coming into 2025 with more of these firms offering the chance to just get funded right away without a challenge. Let's take a look at what this is. So you would pay $519. You'd actually pay a little bit less with code RDF, which we can click on in a minute, to get a prop account, a SIM-funded account where you're not able to withdraw that money right away, right? You have to make a profit and follow the rules in the account, just starting from scratch, in order to qualify for potentially a payout. What is that payout really? Is it actually money coming out of the market? No. It's this company or maybe another prop firm paying you as an independent contractor, right? Essentially a fee for trading with them. Excuse me, not a fee, a compensation for trading with them. So we're essentially paying in this instance for a SIM account, a demo account, and if we follow the rules, we are able to qualify for a payout. So far, so good. Now I jump into, are the rules clear? Is it dishonest in any way? Is there anything hidden that we're not going to know about on the front end that is going to prevent us from ever seeing a return on the price that we're paying for this account? Let's jump into that and decide for ourselves, right? We have information right here, but along with that at the top, and you're going to see this across the other 2 firms, Tradeify and Topstep, that we're going to take a quick look at, we have frequently asked questions, right? If we click on the frequently asked questions, we have detailed information on what exactly we need to do in order to qualify for a payout, what we can't do, rules we can't violate, right? Along with that, they also have a pretty solid support system. I'm going to say majority of the firms on this list have a very quick to respond support system that allows you to ask any questions either direct from support or in their Discord. All of these guys have Discord with mods that are active in order to get that information, right? So in my book, again, my humble biased opinion, just jumping right into the first one, I believe this is clear cut, right? You have an understanding of what you need to do very clearly in order to make it to a payout. Is it inherently a dishonest or deceiving way to go about this? I don't think so, right? And let's just kind of move on to the next one. We'll take a look at Topstep next. Topstep is a challenge-based evaluation model, right? Where you are not right into a funded account. So we'll talk about that, right? We'll talk about, is that a scam, a fraud, a scheme? You're paying in this instance, we're going to look at the 150K account again, $150 to jump into a challenge account. And what that means is before you're ever able to pull out money,
before you're eligible for a payout, you first have to pass a test. And essentially, that's their way of saying, we need to know you can actually trade before we're even going to put you in a sim-funded account where you're eligible to take a payout, potentially. Is that a scam? No, I don't think so, right? It's clear cut. Same with the other one is. You have profit target. They give you max loss limits. Same thing here on Topstep. I think it's up at the front, but I know it's down here as well, where we have frequently asked questions from Topstep. You're able to continue to dig through everything, the Combine, the XFA, what happens in a live account, different platforms. And again, ask their support any questions you would have. I will say there's a lot of information to dig through. For a new trader, I will definitely say that it can be a little bit overwhelming. And if I was just coming to prop firms from day one, which I did one day, it can be a little bit difficult to really understand all the nuanced rules. But are they clear cut? Are they all listed on the site? Yes, in my humble opinion, they are. It's very clear what you can and cannot do. And if you had a question about it, they will all answer, these three that we're looking at, open and honestly from what I've seen as a yes or no, you can or can't do this. Looking at Tradeify, another one on the list. This is another popular instant funded account. I am affiliated with these guys, code RDF for the best deal. Same thing, right? We have, rules, a price point, what we need to do in order to get paid out, and a help center, right? Another frequently asked questions page, very, very similar, right? Where we might look at rules for Tradeify users, detailed information. So, are these inherently deceptive or a scam? In my opinion, the answer to that is going to be no, but I'm hoping that this is going to be able to empower you to make your own decision. Just to talk a little bit about who this might be good for and not good for, right? Is it better than trading your own capital? As a new trader, all the way up to an experienced trader, I believe, in my biased opinion, right, and I say that a bunch of times to be transparent about it, that it is, right? I was somebody who traded a live account in Forex First, decent sized live account, and the option to leverage other people's money, prop firms, limit your downside risk to just the price that you're paying for each individual account, right? In a worst case scenario, you blow the account, that's how much money's on the line. I think it's a great spot. I also think the opportunity to start for a really, really low amount, under the $50 amount into a challenge account, right? $49 with Topstep as well. I believe Tradeify has some low priced accounts as well. I think that's a great intro into the market, right? Rather than having to put in a decent amount of live money where all of that money is on the line when you transition maybe from demo, I think this is a solid option. And then again, as you get more advanced, the larger size instant funded accounts provide you with really $6,000 of sim capital, right? Because that's our max loss limit on the 150K account. You can copy trade multiple of these. With top one, you can copy trade up to 3. And you're able to leverage other people's money and trade size and towards a payout that you wouldn't be able to if you didn't have a significant amount of capital that you wanted to put on all on the line at once. So again, I think the rules for these guys are clear. Like we can click, just looking at get funded, kind of click through, show you guys what this looks like, right? The information on the account, entering, code RDF again. That's my code if you want to support the channel, support your boy. Gives you a little bit more of a discount there, $478.80 on the 150K account. Again, similar at Tradeify. Topstep is no code. These are clear cut, and I think personally a great option for futures traders, new traders, advanced traders, really everybody in between that wants to try to scale, that wants to limit their downside risk, leverage other people's money. So is there a scheme or a fraud going on here with prop firms? With reliable ones, the stuff that I'm comfortable putting my money in and that you do your own research and decide for yourself if you would be comfortable? No, I don't think so. I think it's pretty clear cut. If you say, hey, that's not for me, I don't think those are advantageous rules for the trader. I don't think that I'll make it to a payout. By all means, stay away. I will acknowledge there's definitely some sketchy stuff out there. There's some unreliable stuff. I've been a part of that in the Forex world, unfortunately, right? I've had my money with firms like my Forex funds and just watch them, go by the wayside and that ending up being a scam, a fraud, right? Where I did not get what I paid for. It's not that I paid for something and then failed it because the rules were clear and they were difficult. I had lost money there because what I paid for went away. The opportunity was just, taken out from under me. So there are things like that in the space. I think that's why it's important as a trader, right? As a consumer and individual, do your own research, right? Go on Trustpilot, look at Top 1 Futures, look at Tradeify, look at Topstep, all the firms that I'm talking about here. Do your research, look at who's behind the brand, maybe reach out to their support. Read some reviews, get in their Discord, kind of what does it look like? Are we able to get clear information? Do the rules feel clear? What platform are they operating on? Project X for Top 1 Futures here. Does this all feel, give me the warm, fuzzy feeling? If not, do your research and say, hey, maybe this is not for me. But I think the blatant question that we get asked, right? Is this a scam? Are prop firms a scam? As in the title of this video again. My answer to that is a hard no. I just don't see where there is a blatant, outright fraud and deceptive process going on. I think it's completely fair for many traders to have the opinion to say, hey, prop firms are way more difficult to trade than live capital. I would say that in a lot of areas, you have to follow different rules, tight drawdown. You could absolutely have the opinion to say prop firms are just not as big of an opportunity as they are made out to be, right? The size of the accounts that we look at relative to the drawdown that we're actually allowed to lose. And to say, hey, you know what? I just don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea for beginner traders, for advanced traders. You're much better off with your live capital. I think all that is fair. But outside of the ones that have turned out to be a scam, a fraud, where they're just mismanaged like any other company and go under, I think these are solid. So again, that's my opinion here. I hope this video provided some value to you. If it did, smash like, smash subscribe. Again, you want to check out any of these firms, code RDF at Top 1 Futures, at Tradeify, Topstep, no code from them, but I think they're a solid firm. I trade with them myself as well. More than happy to see you here on the live sessions, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, almost every dang day, showing you what real trading looks like for me. Wins, losses, break-evens, everything in between. I don't claim to be the best trader. I don't claim to know it all, but I'm more than happy to show you what my trading looks like. Along with that, guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say or do is financial advice. Trading's extremely risky. Trading with prop firms is risky. If you trade with prop firms or live accounts or anywhere else, you're probably going to lose all of the money that you trade with. Do your own research, make your own trading decisions. Nothing I say or do is a suggestion or recommendation to do anything. Just my humble, idiot, biased opinion here on YouTube. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 about simulated trading, which is what this is, even in funded prop firm accounts, and the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content, like Top 1 Futures, Tradeify, code RDF. I cannot be unbiased because I stand to make money. Appreciate you guys watching this long. Thanks again. See you live on YouTube.